Hello, I am Angelle, and I'm honored to share with you today. I want to speak about the injustice that we're seeing in our nation. First, I want to say that the sin of racism and the evil of the dehumanization of African Americans in this nation is not new. The atrocities that we're seeing are results of American systems that are expressions of what have been rooted in the hearts and minds of people, either explicitly or implicitly. And as followers of Jesus, we are called to look and to respond. And to the question, how do we respond to injustice? Here are some reflective points of engagement as you navigate this space. The first point is to enter into the lament of those experiencing the injustice. Pray until you feel it. Pray until you are affected. The Lord does not shy away from or avoid hard things. He welcomes true lament. And Jesus modeled that as he grieved and mourned and lamented with the Lord and with people. The second point is to enter into humility. Humble your heart by asking God's perspective. Ask the Lord not only what he is seeing, but how he is seeing it. The prayer, Lord, open my eyes, give me eyes to see and a heart to understand. It will position you in a space where you're receptive to his guidance. We have a relational God. He wants to reveal things that are going on around us and within our own hearts, and he's the one who can bring transformation. The third point is to engage empathy. Pick up someone else's story. So for some, empathy is a space that you can enter really easily, and for some, it isn't as easy, and that's okay. There's no shame in that. But ask the Lord help to engage empathy when you are looking at your friends of color, your brothers and sisters. We are your brothers and sisters. Empathy is a choice to lay down your own perspective, to lay down your own story, your own experiences, and pick someone else's story up. What you're saying is, I value you and I value connection with you, and it's important. The next point is to have conversations. We're built for community. We're built to do life together. And so that starts with having conversations around the dinner table and having conversations who look different than you, who have different experiences than you. If you don't know, you don't know, and that's okay. But we don't stay there. So I implore you to engage courage and to ask questions. And for those being asked questions, to extend grace. As believers, we all have received amazing, transformative grace so that now we're equipped to extend it to other people. We're taught by love himself how to love others well. And so our conversations should look different. And then the final point that I wanted to just bring up is to allow compassion to move you to action. So having conversations is part of that action. It's a starting point, but there's more. So use your voice and your spheres of influence to speak up when you see injustice happening and to call people higher, to call systems higher to righteousness. Educate yourself. If you don't understand how deep racism and dehumanization runs in this nation, I encourage you to do the research, to do the work, and learn. And then also there are ways that you can take action practically to follow organizations that are on the ground, moving and prompting change in the systems within our nation that you can join and be a part of. Lastly, I just want to encourage you to stay in a space of hope and process with the Holy Spirit. We are capable of going higher. We are capable of looking different. We can bring sustainable, life-changing change and solutions because of who we know, who we follow, and who we belong to, which is Jesus. Love you guys.